Hey y'all, hey! I'm back. We'll do a part 2. Yeah, it's ugly out here. It ain't no sun. Well, it's sunshine, whatever. Fill in the blank. It ain't no sunshine out here. It's cloudy like it's about to snow. Again. Well, look, y'all. I ran out of data. So, I paid my bill. Right? And Boost gonna tell me, well, they didn't tell me. It's just, my data ain't come back. So I log on to my account, 4747. Okay, what's that? $22.22. I mean 22. Because 4 plus 7 is 11. Plus 11. Oh, that's the text message from Boost telling me that they restarted my plan. Let me get to the story though. 11 plus 11 is 22. Look at that, 22. Yo, we in this 2-2 energy. 4 though. 22 is the master number, so you really don't have to single that down, but it has the power of 2 and 4. So 47 is technically 22. But listen, that was a sign. And what's crazy is that's what all this is about, y'all. That's what part 2 is about. Like, y'all, if you watch the first one, part 1 or whatever, how I was telling y'all about the little pain or whatever, I'm gonna tell y'all how I got here. Well, I've been lying to myself. Like, I've been healing and I've been coming out on this journey. I've been doing better. So I've been telling myself, like, all right, it's time to advance and move on to level whatever. And I'm like, I'm ready for love. So the universe, like, you know what? We're going to test you. We're going to give you this person. It's kind of like a high school sweetheart. And it was. We're going to give you this person that I know is going to be the only one that's going to be able to crash through all of those barriers. We're going to test you. This particular person isn't going to be ready. This particular person isn't going to be available. This particular person isn't going to be the one that you are destined to be with. You may think so because I deemed this motherfucker my high school sweetheart. Well, time presented itself. Well, I was healed, well, to an extent, and I was open. And I put myself back out there. We ended up linking up or whatever, and it was hot. Like, for 5 months, it was hot. Like, everything was going Gucci. There were little things that would pop up, red flags that would pop up, red flags for me that would pop up, and I ignored them. I basically went back into, well, not all the way back, because it trust me, shit was not as bad as my situations tend to be when I shut down. So it's actually still, it's still not bad. It's just me again. But the thing is, I started to pick up some old traits where I would go fishing, you know, because I'm highly intuitive, and anytime I get a lot of energy bombarded on me, I get in my own head, you know. I tend to get in my own head, and I did that. I got in my own head so much that I was like, you know what? I ain't even finna do with this. I ain't even finna deal with this universe. I'm not about to play your games. Should I be figuring it out? Should I not be figuring it out? Should I be trying? Should I not be trying? Like, I enjoy the peace that I found so much that I don't want those particular issues that popped up in love. And look at the birds, y'all, in the window. Birds have been my things too, and signs, which they're kind of letting me know that I'm doing the right thing, I guess, by sharing my fucking downfalls. But listen, I had enjoyed the peace that I had found within myself so much that any little inkling of thing that popped up that could try to sway that, oh baby, I became Edward Scissorhand again. I noticed that my scissors and my claws came out, and I became defensive. I started to think that, oh, this issue, this situation even though small, even though it may be me in my head, it's taking up too much it's taking up too much of my peace, and it's making me be in a place of discomfort. So I started to react out of a place of discomfort, you know. And me, my energy is big. So the people that I get involved with like that, especially if I mess with you like that, you are probably 9 times out of 10 on the same frequency. So, their energy is just as big. His energy was, well, now, because back then I dealt with some energy vampires. But listen, y'all, back to what I'm trying to say. Now, at this point in my life, because you are who you attract. So, statement being, you are who you attract. So I knew that we both had the same similar healing journey to be on, so, it just became a big ass field of discomfort, and it turned like that way quick. It happened quickly. Like I told you, when we linked up or whatever, we things were good. We know each other. We got mad history, so we seen the progress that each other made and all of that. But we also seen, I'm saying, the same thing. The other person is like, I don't know, all of this little wishy-washy stuff is interfering with my place of comfort. And I picked up on that. So, it just became a real unpretty situation. And that's because of unhealed issues within us both. Whether one person wants to admit it or not. Let me pause this for a second. What's up, peeps? What it do? You want to know what's funny? When I pushed record to do this additional practice, we're just coming off pause. It's 12:22 p.m. my time, and I just got off pause. I lie to you not. We were probably paused for maybe 5 or 7 minutes, because a lot of things happened during that pause, y'all. I'm about to fill y'all in before we get back to the story, because that's why I be telling y'all to follow me on my journey here, because it's gonna be helpful to somebody. Listen. All right, so I'm coming across the bridge. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a little glim out here. We're talking, we're chatting. I paused because I thought it was, HPD. So I paused, and boom. As I'm coming over the overpass, as I'm coming over the overpass and turning or whatever, I saw a blue jay. It's wintertime. Mind you, spring is coming or whatever. I saw a cardinal the other day. I'm saying, but I saw a blue jay, and it kind of, it kind of blew me for a minute, because homie just flew down on it. Like I told y'all, I showed y'all the bird suit, but homie just flew down. You saw his blueness. He was so vibrant, like you really couldn't miss him. It was a clear sign. All right, so me, hey, I ain't gonna say it too loud because she may click in. So I was like, hey, I'm saying, meaning of blue jays, because I clearly forgot what they meant. And it's crazy. Y'all, I'm looking at a keypad because I really took notes. I'm not kidding. Like, I really write stuff down. I got a whole bunch of stuff. And now I got a reason to get another book. I love connecting journals and pens. I got another reason because I'm running out of space. But February 2nd of 2022. Yeah, I write stuff like this down because I've been journaling. It's a way of manifestation as well. I've been journaling all my life. I never put it all together. We'll talk about that on another note. That'll be something else to get into, journaling and ways to manifest through writing, spelling. But anyway, so that's neither here nor there. I got a whole bunch of journals. No. I lost a lot of journals. I lost the storage unit during my transition last year. So I lost a lot of that, but I do have some on hand where I've been making notes over the past few years of what's been happening, because it's like, you can't make this shit up, whether you believe it or not. If you do, cool beans. If you don't, cool beans as well. But anyway, so I got the meaning of blue jays, and I knew I couldn't record a video because I only have one phone at the moment. I'm about to go to see if I can get another phone. Y'all about to really witness my ADH, all this out. You about to really see it. I'm all over the place, and y'all getting BTS. My kids keeping me hipped on these acronyms. Y'all getting behind the scene footage. Nah, if you follow me before on my live streams, you already know how I am. Ain't nothing changed. Just minor tweaks. Anyway, Blue Jays. So Blue Jays are symbolic for faithfulness. I'm very faithful, always been. Solidarity. How do y'all say that word? Solidarity, whatever. Courage and protection. I've always been given this message that I'm highly protected, and then I've been getting a message that over the past few years, my team has grew. My spiritual team has grown, to include people that I don't even know. Of course, we're not going to know people from generations ago. But anyway, and I have some dope individuals that I wouldn't expect to part this realm leave. They left this realm between the past 3 years. I lost some people very close to me that I haven't really dealt with, but they're still walking with me, clearly, the Blue Jay. It also means intelligence, communication, and curiosity. I put emphasis on communication because blue tends to highlight the throat chakra. So I can see why the Blue Jay would correlate with communication. And it's odd that I'm so transparent at this moment. I've just been given the signs and the downloads to be transparent, do what you used to do, but up the ante. So I chalked my transparency up to that. But clearly I'm getting a sign from the divine that everything is just fine and I'm doing everything as I supposed to. Because I saw 9555 as I was parking. And 5 itself is movement, transitions. But when you get 555, when you get these numbers that are triple, doubled, angel numbers, some people want to call them, they're synchronicities. When you get these synchronicities, you need to really pay attention to them. I've been getting a lot of them, like I see them all the time. That's my divine guidance, and that's what I've been following. That's my blueprint. But one of the blueprints, 555 in itself is significant to imminent change. So change is imminent. It's happening with or without your participation because there's a divine intervention going on in your life. That's what's happening. A transition is actually in play in your life, and it really is. I'm going through a major transition, and I'm okay with that because on the other side of that is where the next level. I'm going to continue to evolve and continue to level up. That's why I'm documenting it so you guys can see the evolution. But like I was saying, back to what we were talking about before I had to pause, it just got uncomfortable. When you're in a place of healing, you got to be transparent because you're being honest with yourself. It's your subconscious mind and your conscious meeting together and bleeding together and becoming one. So you cannot lie to yourself. You can't sugarcoat anything. And you have to be with or around someone, like they say, find your tribe. Like when you think about relationships, they're not always just with people you're intimate with on a sexual level. It's also any relationship that you open yourself to. You have to be in a situation where there's reciprocity, and you both have to be vulnerable and transparent. And not everybody knows how to do that, or not everyone will meet the other person that they're dealing with at that time where they're in sync. Because when you're not, it's going to be chaotic, and you're going to put a lot of pressure on one or the other person in the union. So what just, I just did what I normally did, and I just skated. Because I know I got another layer to peel. And it's not the fact that you can't do that with people. You can't do that with the collective, because you can. You can find your tribe. But it has to be welcomed. You cannot feel as if you're doing or being wrong, If you feel any type of pressure or if there's any type of uncomfortability, then you have to learn how to let those things go so that you can continue to grow. Even if it's something you don't want to do, you got to. Patience has been another one of my challenges, and that's what I'm working on now. I'm being patient, and I'm only creating space for what's rightfully mine. Because when you manifest, or when you're spelling by speaking or writing, you have to be very specific and detailed, because the universe is going to give you whatever it is that you're asking for. No lie. And you're going to call about some things that you aren't even going to be welcome for. I'm prepared for, or some things that you didn't even welcome because you weren't as specific. So yeah, and I heard this the other day in one of my lessons. It's, you are asking for something or whatever, but you're not asking for what's rightfully yours. So it's like, yeah, you see a store. I want to own this store. So I'm going to do whatever I got to do to own this store. But then you get the store and you just start having so many issues with the store. Let me speed it up, because it wasn't rightfully yours. You obtain the store that's rightfully for you. You're gonna make it do what it do. So that's what I've been doing now. I've just been rechanneling, retweaking the information and the lessons that I've learned and putting it all together so that I can get back in alignment with my journey. I haven't given up on anything that I manifested or attempted to manifest. It's just now I've cleared the board to kind of call in what's rightfully mine, so that when I have these little spits and spurts, because it's going to happen forever. Remember, we're always evolving. You have to have the space and the freedom to do that. You have to be free to be. So when I am met with that, I'm going to know, and I'm going to be open for it, because I'm not going to be bogged down with what's not rightfully mine or for me. It's going to happen in due time, in divine timing. So all I'm doing now is healing, revealing, and reeling in what's mine. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. Stay tuned, stay tuned. We're going to do this together, because it's always been that way. If you're watching me, you probably in the 10% as well, unless you're just being nosy, because I got a lot of people that's doing that too. And if you know me and you ain't subscribed, why you watching? You think I'm going to talk about you? I will, just not yet. And only you going to know it's about you. Yeah, that faithfulness, that blue jay, it's always been me. Y'all know my loyalty. So if you pop up in my journey on the wrong side, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, but somebody out there had, like I said from the message from yesterday, don't wait. We're not waiting. We're just getting things in order so that we can continue to bring in what's meant for us, what's rightfully ours in divine time, because we are on the up and up. Like Cardi said a long time ago, it's up and it's stuck pretty much. Ain't no going down. You don't need to walk around with no frowns. Healing hurts, but we're going to make it do what it do. All right, boo. This is 11, y'all. I got to stop making these videos so long. That's why my data be going out. Shoot. Subscribe. Like the video. No, seriously. Once again, if you're down with the mission and you're down with the motive or whatever, subscribe. Because I got to go to Team Mania and check on my t-shirts, y'all. I just said I wanted to cut the video, but there were some shirts and stuff that I had on my website a long time ago before I let everything go down. The website is still up, but I'm trying to find another way to get these t-shirts out so I don't have to use Printful no more. And I got some that are being done now, so I'm going to go check on them to see how they came out. See if I'm going to use this particular person or this way to get the shirts. I'll let y'all see them so y'all can get on board the mission the right way. Free mind, free soul. But yeah, subscribe and like, because by you liking the video, it doesn't put too much pressure on you to come back and watch me. I won't only need your view. You can spread it out, and other people can find me. Until next time.